5-yard line, stretches it out. That's Anthony D. He gets out to the 25. He breaks another tackle to the 30, the 35, the 40, 50, the 45, the 40, 30, 25. There's nobody near him.
No flags.
What a play.
Anthony D goes the distance. D stands for distance. Come the Clippers. On the low block, kick out, downtown, Yahtzee. By Landry, 0-0, 0-on-0. Caruso from downtown knocks down a triple.
Pitch. Base hit left field. Austin Suchecki gets it done.
In front of the goal mouth, they jump for it. The header finds the back of the net. Hadley Commode with a spectacular play.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the campus here at Dracut High School, home of the Middies. Jason Roby and Steve Cody on the highlight guy, bringing you all the action here this afternoon. This is our second of 2 games that we'll be calling for you. We just witnessed the Methuen Rangers defeating the Haverhill Hillies in a back-and-forth game. It was 36-29 final there. This is the losers bracket of the MVC 2 tournament, as the Dracut Lady Middies, who lost to Tewksbury 48-41, will host and take on the Lawrence Lancers. Lawrence went down to Lowell and lost to the Red Raiders 51-37, a game that we brought to you just a night ago from the campus of Lowell High School. What do we know about this Dracut Lady Middy team? Well, a night ago, they were led by Cassidy Sandown. The junior forward had 11. It was Kaylee Mayer with 10 points for the sophomore guard, and Ava Pittman chipped in with 8 points. So 2 juniors and a sophomore leading the way for Coach Peter Witz. Meanwhile, the Lawrence Lancers were led by Yara Davila's 14 points and Altagracia Maria Nunez's 13 points. As in a losing effort, they knocked in 27 of the 37 points for the Lawrence Lancers. When you talk to Coach Peter Witz, we noticed that he says, look, this is a team that is playing a lot better than they did at the beginning of the season. And they're playing with more confidence, and they're cutting down mistakes that they made earlier in the season. We'll meet the Lawrence Lancer basketball team here. They're in their Navy uniforms. Number 3 is Laisha Sosa getting the start for Coach Suzanne Lassard. Nayeli Rivera, number 5, a guard for Coach Lassard. Keisla Rosario, another guard in the rotation. We're at number 11. Number 22 is Maria Nunez, the strong forward, shooting forward. Will get the start. Rounding out, starting 5, Yara Davila is the center. Number 1, Kaylee Meyer, the aforementioned bringer of the energy, sophomore guard. Sister Maddie Meyer, senior guard, number 25. Number 33 is Ashley Anderson, just a junior. Number 5 is Kelsey Hudon. Provided some big minutes last night for Coach Witz. She was number 5. And number 21, Cassidy Sandin, is a junior forward. We'll take this pause in the action for the national anthem. We'll be right back for the opening tip after this. All right, quick turnaround for each of these teams as they were playing last night in Lowell. And both teams came up just a bit short, but played pretty good basketball. And we'll see the continuation here on the campus of Dracut High School, home of the Lady Middies. 3 officials take the floor for this one. And Lawrence in their dark navy uniforms with white numbers and lettering will go left to right on your screen. The Dracut Lady Middies in their Tar Heel type uniforms, white unis with Columbia blue numbering, going right to left. Ball is thrown up and the tip is won by Lawrence. This is Rosario. Got it over to Rivera. Rivera back to Rosario. Now it comes into the high post kickout. Tried to hit the flasher and it was stolen there by Kaylee Mayer, and Anderson throws up the left hand, misses the mark. Ball gets knocked around. Finally controlled there by Maria Nunez. Back the other way comes Lawrence. Rosario had her pass picked off. Cassie Sandin came away with it. Nice hesitation there. And back the other way downtown, too long. Anderson gets the rebound and that ball gets stolen and Sosa will run. 2 steps hard off the glass, nothing to show for it as Madison Mayer comes back the other way, finds Anderson. Bounce pass top of the key into the low post. The feed gets stolen, so turnovers back and forth as Nayali Rivera came away with it. They gave it up to Rosario. 2-3 zone or 2-1-2, depending on how you look at it, employed here by Dracut. We'll call it a 2-1-2. Now 2-3 downtown, back iron, no. Nobody boxed out Maria Nunez, but Anderson came away with the long rebound outlet pass. Anderson wants a foul. She's not getting it, showing some frustration there. Thought she was maybe hacked in the act. Lawrence showing good patience. We'll see if they can hit that outside shot. And that ball's stolen. And it would have been Kaylee Mayer off to the races if not for the Rosario reach-in. So Keishla will get called for the personal. And Sosa will head to the bench. First substitute is in the game. Downtown, Anderson, back iron, no. Rebound gathered in there by Sandin. She couldn't control it. Nunez came down with it. Now Rosario. Nice pick on ball. Rosario's not shy. That one hits the top of the backboard, bounces out of play. So maybe both of these teams showing the late night effects from just a night ago. Quick turnaround time. 30-second timeout, so Anderson can tie her shoe. Always been a big proponent of the Velcro, Steve, but clearly not. Never caught on quite with the high school kids. Dribble, little give and go pass there, no good. And so back and forth we go. Goose eggs on the board. What are the chances this one could end in a scoreless tie after 4? Don't like those odds in Vegas. Over the top it goes. Maria Nunez, right hand dribble. Lane was closed down, stolen by Kaylee. Kaylee will dribble drive, runner. Good body control, was knocked away. She came away with it somehow. And we're gonna get a travel call against Maddie Mayer. So the turnover will give the ball back to Lawrence. Over half court it comes. 2-on-2 opportunity rather. Nice body control up and in for Davila as she gets things started for Lawrence. Little dribble drive on the baseline and goes up strong. Did Cassidy Sandown. She got hacked in the act. She'll head to the line for a pair of free throws. That one's going to go against Liana Lacourte. That's her first personal. Team's second. Acoustic shadows here. Sandun back iron. No, she'll get a second. And Davila had a huge fourth quarter last night. Had 12 points in the fourth. They're trying to establish her early. Meanwhile, Cassidy knocks down one of two, so the junior forward is in the books. Not sure what just transpired there, but so I mean, if you'd gotten away with it, would have worked. All right. It was a long night last night, Steve. It was cold. Oh! Oh! No! They're calling it on the floor, and it looked like it should have been an and-one opportunity. So, as it is, the foul will go against Hudon, I believe. Who done it? Hudon. So she will pick up her first, will Kelsey. And it'll be possession for Lawrence. I thought it was a great make there. And they're doing the right thing. They're trying to feed Davila in that low post position where, as we mentioned, she had a monstrous fourth quarter as Lawrence tried to battle back. It was too little too late. But they're starting right where they left off a night ago. And you can see the zone defense being employed right now by Dracut, showing their hand in the early going of this possession. Lawrence will take it out underneath the bucket. 4:46 to go in the first quarter. 2-1, Lawrence on top. They get it in. This is Rosario, left-hand dribble. She'll reverse, lost the handle. Was able to get it to Maria Nunez. Nice pass down into the low block, and they're going to try to feed her. And looked identical to the foul call as Davila has 4 quick points. Sandin goes up strong, and she gets hacked in the act, and she'll have a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. So good transition there after that Davila bucket. They quickly got the ball down to Cassidy. Showed great body control, knocking it home. Cassidy back iron, good box out there by Lawrence's Liana Lacourte. 4-3 Lawrence with the 1-point advantage. Ball goes down into the corner and a steal there by Elizabeth Shank. So Shank comes away with it. Numbers here for Dracut. Baseball pass. Controlled. They tried going low block. They're going to say it went off the hands of Kaylee Mayer. And now you can see the diamond press coming into play. Here it comes. Lawrence figures it out. Nice job. And they'll set up in the half court. 10 seconds off the shot clock. Downtown, way downtown, in and out. Nice rebound gathered in there by Kaylee. She'll baseball pass it to Anderson. Anderson, a little jump shot from the elbow, no good. Following that shot. And a nice offensive rebound downtown there and an in. Rattling it home, Kaylee Mayer. And that one shot from about the Lokai restaurant down the street. And a foul against Dracut. It's going to go against Kara, I believe. Let's see. Foul goes against Maria Nunez, I believe. So that'll be her first. Nice bounce pass, runner, teardrop in the lane, knocked home. Beautiful play there by Kaylee Mayer, and she has 5. And a blocking foul will be called against the Lady Middies. That was Pittman, who couldn't quite set her feet on the sideline. 4 team fouls so far against Lawrence, 2 against the Lady Middies. The race is to 5. You get 5, you head to the line. That one comes in across court. Nice job of handling the pressure by Lawrence. Pull-up three-pointer. Toe may have been on the line. No, it was not. It matters not. And coming into the bench, good control there. Possession will stay with the Lancers. Maria Nunez to do the honors. Gets it over the top to Ramos. Chanel now gives it up. This is LaCourte. Trying to find that low block. Good denial defense. Baseline taken. Dribble drive kick. Downtown back iron. Good positioning on the glass. And Davila got hacked in the act. That foul is going to go against Shank. That'll be her first personal. The team's third. So Davila trying to bite into this lead. And she does. Nice shot there for the center. She'll get a second. She has 5 points, all 5 points as a matter of fact. Make that 6. So 2 out of 2. We're gonna get a timeout called. 1 minute variety. That'll give us a chance to talk to you all about the highlight guy. Who is the highlight guy? Let me tell you, if you're looking to play sports in college, let the highlight guy help you get noticed and recruited. We create highlight videos. We film sporting events and we live stream just like we've done here today, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the highlight guy, you are the star. So let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. Had to go across the way there and fix the highlight guy sign. If you take a look, I think Steve Cody used bubble gum to hang the sign up here this morning. I had to go over there and use the duct tape. There's the highlight guy sign right there. And a little shameless plug for the company. And we'll talk about advertising with the highlight guy at the next break. You could see your business explode through the stratosphere. Full court pressure by Lawrence, handled by the Lady Middies. Nice job and kept in play. Little pull-up jumper in the lane, missing the mark. Kaylee Meyer had a good look at it. Thought maybe it had been tipped, but the answer is no, so it'll be Lawrence ball. Here comes the full court pressure now, and it went off of the feet. So Dracut forcing the turnover. Temperatures being turned up a little bit now here in the Lady Middy gym, is reaching in and called for the foul will be Ali Rivera, I believe. That'll be her first, but more importantly, 5 team fouls against Lawrence. So from this point forward, the rest of the quarter, Dracut will be at the free throw line. Shank back irons the first. She'll get a second. Casey Santos will enter the game, and Nunez with the 2 personal fouls, or the 1 foul rather, will head to the bench. 1 out of 2 there for Shank. She's in the scoring column. Here comes the pressure. Nice job by Lawrence handling it. 3-on-1 opportunity. Little runner high off the glass is no good. Offensive rebound, no, we'll get a jump ball call. Possession will go to the Lady Middies. So transition defense, Dracut fortunate there not to get caught. Gotta get back. 4 across for Dracut. Pittman handles the pressure. Skips it across the way, it goes out of bounds. Let's say it was tipped. Possession will stay with the Lady Middies. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Addie Mayer gives it over to Kaylee. Back up top, downtown, no. Nice rebound pulled down by Davila, and back the other way comes Lawrence. Into the corner, right-hand dribble up top, they'll reset the scene. Trying to feed that low post. Nice job of denial defense downtown, in and out, but another offensive rebound, no call. And now we're gonna get a jump ball, and because of that hustle, possession will stay with Lawrence. Kelsey Hudon will check in and will give Sandown a break. A little more height in there now for the Lady Middies. Ball comes in. This is LaCourte. LaCourte skips it across the way to Rivera. Rivera back into the corner. It comes to Ramos. She's not shy, misses it. And a good rebound there. This time, I think we're going to get a foul call. And we are. It's going to go against Davila. That'll be her first, or rather her second personal. And you hate to see a foul 90 feet away from the basket, especially when it results in free throws. Shank will get 2. Back irons the first. Nunez will come back in for the aforementioned Davila. She'll exit the game with the 2 personals. Oh for 2. Nice rebound by the recently checked in Maria Nunez, and back the other way comes Lawrence. Little crossover dribble, kick out downtown. Yahtzee! And a 3-point make there for Casey Santos. 67 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dribble drive into the paint, kick out downtown. Yahtzee! And a 3-point make of her own for Kaylee Mayer. Nearly stolen. All alone underneath, couldn't see her. Ball gets stolen once again. 46 seconds to go in the quarter. Into the corner once again. They rotate it out. Now back across the way. All alone downtown. Shank, no. Fixes the net, and a foul will be called there against Ava Pittman. That'll be her second. Pittman will come out with the 2 fouls coming in. Anderson. Here comes the pressure. They'll try to get that trap on the sideline. They bring it back to the middle. Turnover. Shot clock is off. Anderson goes up, can't get it to go. Cleaning it up and missing the bunny on the other side. We're going to get a jump ball called or a foul. Letting the near side official make the call, and it's going to result in a foul against the Lady Middies, and that will put Lawrence at the free throw line. So back the other way we come. 25.2 seconds left in the quarter. That one going to go against Shank. That's her second. And that'll send Altagracia Maria Nunez to the free throw line. Calmly knocks down the first one. Release rotation splash. Shank will come to the bench, and re-entering the game is Sandown. Maria Nunez trying to get point number 2 as she rattles it home. And it's a 1-point Lady Meaty game. Shot clock is off. Good pressure provided. Nice little give and go. Anderson had her shot blocked. Battling underneath the glass. Jump ball called. Possession will stay with the Lady Middies as the length of Hudon was able to grab that. 11.7 seconds left. Anderson from the corner. Needs help. Finds Sandin. Left-hand dribble at the elbow. Reverses way. The runner up and in. And a nice make there by Cassidy. She has 5. And that will do it for the first quarter here from the campus of Dracut High School. Your score, the Dracut Lady Middies 14 and the Lawrence Lancers 11. Give us a chance to talk to you about Bouvier Prepare. Bouvier Prepare provides comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. So if you're looking for guidance for the process of playing college lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, or volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. That's Bouvier Prepare, Bouvier, prepare@gmail.com. And by the way, if you like what you're seeing and hearing with our live stream and you think you'd like to advertise with the Highlight Guy or you just want more information, contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com. Two of the companies that have advertised with us have seen their businesses increase by 75% and the capacity of the business that they've done grow to 80%. So very impressive stuff, real life stories happening right here when you advertise with the Highlight Guy. Jason Roby calling the action for you. Steve Cody, as always, is the man on the moving pictures. 8 minutes on the clock. Lawrence to get the first possession of the second quarter. 2-1-2 zone downtown. Front iron, no. Another offensive rebound for Lawrence. It was a great job by Santos going in there, keeping it alive. Air ball thrown up. And another offensive board downtown. And a Yahtzee from Maria Nunez. So we are tied up at 14. Nice pass on the low block. Couldn't get it to go. Nice bounce pass. They'll reset the scene. Sandin back up top. Mayer now. Back to Sandin. Anderson. That ball stolen. Stepping in the passing lane was Santos. 2-on-1. Hits the trailer. Little pull-up jumper is in for number 12, Chanel Ramos. And Coach Peter Witz has seen enough. He's at his wit's end, so to speak, as he'll call timeout. The Lady Middies find themselves down 2 points in the earlier going of the second quarter. Altagracia Maria Nunez hitting a three, and Ramos on the turnover hitting a pull-up jumper for two. It is 16-14 early going of the third quarter. We have another game after this one, as the winners of last night's games, the Tewksbury Redmen and the Lowell Red Raiders, set to do battle at 3:30. As we mentioned, this Lowell team beat Lawrence last night, 51-37. Tewksbury, meanwhile, handled Dracut in a good one, 48-41. Man-to-man pressure defense, dribbling right by, and a nice job. Little pull-up jumper, a little too hard, but a nice offensive rebound kept alive by Hudon. And setting the scene downtown from just in front of the bench and knocking down a triple, it's Kaylee Mayer. Kaylee has 3 3-pointers so far to go along with her 2. Nice pass on the low block and in. The feed, 11-25. It was Rosario to Santos. Anderson, right-hand dribble, gave it up, penetrate. Going up strong, went straight up, so no foul called. Cleaned up the mess and just threw it to Santos. Got her Blues confused maybe as the follow-up there couldn't go. And they're gonna say the ball will stay with the Lawrence Lancers. So some sloppy play here in the last 30 seconds or so. Lawrence to do the honors. Got to get it in. They do over the top, and good defense by Anderson, was able to knock it away. Ball finds its way back in the hands of Hudon, who will find Anderson. Skip pass, tipped away. As a long Lancer arm tips it out of bounds. Pittman will check in. Anderson will head to the bench. 5:57 to go in the first half. Well up over the top, fortunate to come away with it there. Mayer goes in, hits it off the backboard. Cleaning up the mess was number 5, Kelsey Hudon. She's in the books. And a foul called against Pittman there. She got a little aggressive. And Ava will pick up her 3rd personal. And just like that, Ava will head to the bench. Checking in will be Kara Patnaud. Number 22, baseball pass over half court. Good transition defense by Dracut. That ball intercepted. Lost her dribble. Nice job by the Lady Middies. Oh, the ball is stripped. Looked like she was going to have an easy time at the cup, and Sandin was stripped at the basket. Good defense by Lawrence. 5:20 to go. Pick on ball downtown. Hits the side iron, bounces out. Good hustle by Santos, but her foot was on the baseline. Man-to-man pressure. Nobody accounts for Maddie Mayer. She's all alone. They get the ball across the way. Patton out having problems. And it finds its way into the hands of Santos. Good sharing of the basketball. Ramos went off of her foot. Downtown, Maria Nunez is short. And the rebound goes to Sandin. They're going to call blue basketball, and the far side official, Peter Witz, can't believe it. The far side official was already looking up the floor when the ball went out of bounds. And unfortunately for the Lady Middies, a travel call there for Lawrence. 2 turnovers in the last 2 possessions. Basketball gods make it right. Patton out, right-hand dribble, needs help. And a pull-up jumper made there by Kaylee Mayer. She has 5 here in the second quarter. Timeout called by the Lawrence Lancers as Coach Suzanne Lessard wants to talk things over. It's a 21-18 game, 3-point advantage for the Lady Middies with 50 seconds left in this timeout. That'll give us a chance to talk about real estate. What else but real estate? If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts, and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email deb@thedowgroup.com. Highlight guy will be in action again on Tuesday, I think, at the campus of Bishop Girton, as the Nashua South Purple Panthers will take on the Bishop Girton Cardinals in boys basketball action. Our postseason matchups are starting to take shape in the Granite State. So we'll be calling some preliminary and quarterfinal round action in Division I girls basketball. And some Division II and III tournament action as well. That ball ripped away, jump ball call. Possession will go to the Lady Middies. Chance to build onto this 3-point lead. Mayer with a crossover dribble, and now between the legs, spin move, whirling dervish. Nice bounce pass to the low block, and they'll reset the scene. Patton out, takes it to the cup, and it looked like a block shot. The coaching staff can't believe it, but the call's going to go against Maria Nunez. It was a good-looking block shot, but as it is, that's going to send Patton out to the free throw line for 2. Kara calmly knocks down the first. She'll get a second. Back iron, no. Rebound taken there. Offensive rebound. Pass to the baseline. Dribble drive at the elbow, given up. And a nice left-hand layup. Good body control there by Sandown. She knocks that one home. She's got 7. 3, count them, 3 Dracut Middies. Send it on the ball. Baseball pass, and not sure if she's a javelin thrower or a basketball player. As Patton out, flies, and looks like she may have hurt her wrist. Looks like she's okay as the pushing foul is called. That foul is going to go against Maria Nunez. That's her third personal.
Pass, hit the lane if it's open.
Into the backcourt it comes. Kaylee now, left-hand dribble, foul line extended. Bounce pass, couldn't handle it. All alone if she turned to the bucket, but decides to kick it back out. Patnout's not shy, and banks one home from the top of the key. Kira, the freshman guard, has 4. Another turnover there. Back to Patnout with the hot hand, easy for me to say. Air ball gathered in there by Mayer. Kaylee looking for a bounce pass, finds her teammate, but it went off of her hip, more precisely went off of Houdon's hip. So it was Sandown going to the cup, and as she was taking her 2 steps, may have gone off of her own teammate. Here comes the full court pressure. Diamond trap comes over the top. They find Rosario. Rosario doesn't have the numbers, goes high off the glass. It was deflected, and foul called here, maybe out of frustration by Ramos. It's going to be her first and the team's third. So it was a 3-point lead at the start of the quarter. It's ballooned to 9. Downtown, that one shot from way beyond the 3-point arc. And Mayer with 4 triples here in the game so far. Lawrence had something brewing there. It was a 3-on-1 potential. That one went off the shoulder of Blue. It'll be Dracut ball. Full court pressure being employed here. They go over the top. Couldn't handle it. Lawrence comes away with it. Goes all the way through the key from left to right. And finishing at the cup was LaCourte for the bucket. Left-hand dribble, she'll retreat. Sandin was tied up and a jump ball call. Possession will go with Lawrence. Here comes the trap over on the corner. No timeout called, and stepping into the passing lane was Shank. It went off of her, but 6 seconds off of that shot clock. Baseball pass across the way, a little too long. It's going to go out of bounds. Possession going to go to the Lady Middies. 126 seconds to go in the first half. You'll take my word for it. Over the top, contested and taken. Nice steal by Moda. Moda lost it. And a turnover now by each team as back the other way comes Mayer. Mayer over to Sandown. Sandown up top to Kaylee. Kaylee downtown, front iron, no. And Lawrence will run. This is LaCourte. Good body control, but comes up short on the layup attempt. Baseball throw, and somewhere in there's a javelin thrower for sure. 1:40 to go in the first half. Checking back in, haven't seen her in a while, is Davila. Yira has 6 points and has been on the bench with those 2 fouls. 1:35 and counting. This is Moda. Now they go to the high elbow, and good help defense as Sandin came over to help Shank, and they bottled up Davila, but this time she takes it right to the cup, and a pretty move there and make as Davila checking back in with a bucket. Nice bounce pass on the low block and tied up, and a travel called. Lawrence has gotten it down to 8 points. Possession will go over to Lawrence. Over the top. Here comes the trap. Keeps control with the dribble, able to find LaCourte. LaCourte now got to get it over the timeline. She does. And back it comes to Rosario. Rosario, pull-up jumper, no. Underneath the glass, can't get it to go. Was too far underneath, was Davila. And a foul called, I believe it goes against Rivera. That's her second. 4 team fouls. Baseball pass over the top. Going up strong and good English and spin as Sandown has another turnover, and Sandown again finishes at the cup. So the turnovers turning into points for the Lady Middies as Cassidy will go to the line. A chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. She has 6 here in the quarter. Chance for 7. Gets it, and that's 12 overall. And after that make, there was a buzzer should have sounded as Hannah will enter and Hudon will head to the bench. 32 seconds to go. Went off of Sandon's hands, or fingertips rather. Mariangeli Moto to do the honors, get it in over the top to Lacarte. Lacarte being marked up closely by Mayer. Maddie trying to force her right. They'll reverse it downtown, not shy, only glass. Kaylee with the rebound. She'll baseball pass it across the way to Sandon. It goes up strong. Great body control by Cassidy, and she's having herself a quarter. Here comes the trap. They got to keep it out of that corner. 3 seconds, 2-1, good if it goes. Front iron, no, we'll head to the break. And just like that, what started as a 3-point advantage for the Lady Middies has ballooned to 15. We got to pay some bills. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back with second half action after these messages. You are watching live on The Highlight Guy.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The Highlight Guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to the campus here at Dracut High School, home of the Middies. Jason Roby calling the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures, and he is the highlight guy. It is MVC 2 Cup tournament action. And we are halfway home, everybody. It is the second of 3 games. Ready to start the third quarter here. It was an unbelievable quarter for the Lady Middies as they dropped 23 points in that second frame to race out to a 37-22 advantage against the Lawrence Lancers. It was Kaylee Mayer with 16 points, including 4 3-pointers in the first half. Meanwhile, Cassie Sandin, the recipient of several turnovers leading to buckets, and nice job on the left side baseline as she contributed 14 points. So the two of them, 30 points between them. On the other side of the ledger, it was Yara Davila with 8 points, but she was strapped with early foul trouble, as well as Altagracia Maria Nunez with 3 fouls. She had 5, and KZ Santos had 5. But Nunez and Davila, with 27 points between them in last night's game, strapped with foul trouble, find themselves with 13 points. And the buzzer goes off, and there are no referees here, so we're going to say the defense calls the fouls moving forward. Here they come. There they come. There. And is that a technical foul on the officials for coming out late? Or I don't know. That's all right. Knew something was missing. All right, we are at full strength as we start the second half. The Lady Middies will get possession. They'll try to feed the low post. Sandin underneath the bucket, up and strong, misses it. And Maria Nunez came away with the rebound, lost the handle, found its way into Davila's hands. And Lawrence comes back the other way, not shy from distance, no good. And this time, Mayer of the Maddie variety came away with it. She's not shy, left-hand jumper from behind 3-point line, no good, it'll go out of bounds. And Lawrence takes possession. Here comes that press once again. And they do exactly what they need to do. They skip it the opposite side of where they inbound it. Rivera marked up closely. That ball intercepted by Maddie, and the jump ball will give possession to Lawrence. So Dracut stepping into those passing lanes. Sosa over the top. Now they'll reverse it. And again, tried feeding that low post, but stepping into that passing lane was Hudon, and the length of Hudon proving troublesome. Downtown Anderson, back iron, no. Maria Nunez with the rebound. She takes it to the cup, 1-on-4, and knocks it home. Sandown gets it back up top, crossover dribble. And they'll reset the scene. Little 3-player game going on here. Nice little backdoor cut. Pull-up jumper from the baseline, in and out. It was a good look. Davila takes the rebound, and back the other way comes Lawrence. Losing the handle was Maria Nunez. Got to get rid of it. Nearly stolen there. LaCourte comes away with it. Little backdoor cut into the paint. Kick out downtown. Rainmaker, no good, but another rebound by Davila. And she goes up strong. That's something the Lady Middies going to have to be cautious of, is knowing where that young lady is at all times. Little left-hand runner in the lane. No good. Hits the floor, hits the deck. We got bodies on the floor. And the hustle will give Dracut the ball back. Usually a sign of tired legs when you see bodies hitting the floor and jump balls being called. Wonder if the effects of last night starting to show up. Nice pass to the baseline. Downtown. No tired legs there as Maddie Mayer knocks down a triple. Yahtzee. Over the top now. Lawrence from downtown. Well, so there you go, highlight guy. No tired legs here from either one of us as each team knocking down a long distance triple. Just wanted to wake him up, Steve. That one side iron followed up by Sandown. Too much mustard on that hot dog. It'll go out of bounds. Coach Lassard will go to her bench. Okay. Ball taken out of bounds, comes over the top. Kaylee skies for that one. Kick out. Maddie baseline, looking for someone flashed through the lane. No one was there. And back the other way comes Lawrence. Maria Nunez, good body control and in, and she has 4 to start the third quarter. Anderson finds Sandown. Another left-hand runner comes up short. 9-point advantage for the Lady Middies. And again, bodies hit the deck, jump ball call. Possession will stay with Lawrence. Maria Nunez to do the honors from out of bounds, just beside her own bench. It was tipped, found its way into Davila's hands, back to Maria, no. And another rebound, and ooh, gosh, hit the deck, watch out. And more bodies hit the deck. We're gonna get a timeout, and that's a good timeout. Both teams helping each other up, but bodies hitting the floor here. It's like we're playing on a sheet of ice. And both teams kind of doing their best impression to loose ball haven out here on the court in Dracut. So the third game that'll come up after this one, as we mentioned, will be the Lowell Red Raiders taking on Tewksbury High School. We'll look at the enrollments of these schools, by the way. The Dracut Lady Middies, grades 9 through 12, have about 792 students. Meanwhile, Lawrence has 3,453 students. So quite the discrepancy in terms of enrollment. As we see the Tewksbury Redmen across the way off to our left have just arrived here in the gym. Lowell High School with 3,442 students, grades 9 through 12. They'll take on, as we mentioned, Tewksbury, just shy of 700 students at 796. So enrollment's not really a factor in league play. Got to get it inbounds. They do. This is Kaylee. Gave it back up to Maddie. Maddie, pretty bounce pass underneath, finding Anderson on the cut, and Ashley is in the books. Baseball pass over the top, losing the handle was Davila. And so the turnover will give the ball back to Dracut. Kaylee, she'll be pressed by Rivera. Showing a good handle there as she goes into the lane. They're going to call it on the floor. And it's going to be against Rivera. That's her third personal, I believe it is. So Nayali has to be careful now. It'll be Dracut ball. Doing the honors will be Maddie Mayer. Over across the way to Pittman. Pittman will reset the seam to Kaylee. Kaylee jump shot, no. Good rebound taken in by Davila. Maria Nunez will run the point. Left-hand dribble at the elbow. Little Euro step and hit the deck hard. Blocking foul on the attempt. It's going to go against Hudon. That's her second personal. They're going to call it 2 against her, and heading to the free throw line will be Maria Nunez. She has 4 so far in the third quarter. Chance for 5 and 6. Knocks down the first, she'll get a second. Lawrence was 4 out of 4 from the charity stripe in the first half. Meanwhile, only 40% for Dracut as they were 4 for 10 in the first half.
Big box.
2 out of 2. Left hand, nice pass. The little runner in the lane. Good 2-player game there as Kaylee Mayer got fed in the paint. That was nicely done. Right elbow up strong. They're going to call an offensive foul. A little forearm shiver from Davila. More importantly, that's her third personal. So that could be a 3-point shift there. As that bucket went in, and it would have been a foul, a chance for a 3-point play. Instead, the offensive foul, and rattling in there, a 5-point swing. Knocking down another jumper is Kaylee Mayer. Possession. We'll go to the Lawrence Lancers as the buzzer rings and a couple of subs will come in. Over the top, feeling the pressure. The trap is split by Maria Nunez. Back the other way on the left-hand side. Top of the key, downtown, no. And a good rebound by Sanden. Baseball pass, skip pass across the way. Ava Pittman needs help, finds it in Sanden. All alone, top of the key, no. Battling for the rebound, they're gonna say it went off of a Lady Midi anchor, so it will be Lawrence basketball. Here comes the trap. Baseline given. There's nobody in the middle. They need somebody in the middle, nobody there. Good hustle by Ramos. And a timeout called, 2:21 to go in the third frame. So nobody there for Lawrence as they got themselves caught, trapped in the corner. So a good timeout called as a 46-33 game at the present time. 13-point advantage for the Lady Middies. They are trying to get win number 6 on the season, and they've already tied their win total from a year ago. So that would be a step in the right direction, and Coach Peter Witz really likes the way that his team is playing at this point in the season. As he told us earlier, playing with more confidence, and they're cutting down on the mistakes. You can see them starting to, the game starting to come a little bit easier to them than it has in the past. Peter Witz is 12 years on the job. And his assistants are Steve Talbert, Graham Shank. Ball comes in over the top to Lawrence. We'll start in the half court. Little ball fake, goes up for the layup and is fouled. Maria Nunez is going to head back to the free throw line. That foul will go against Elizabeth Shank. That's her third personal. So we'll see if Coach Witt heads to the bench. Someone's ready to check in. Maria Nunez hits the first. She'll get a second. That'll be 5 for 31 as Shank heads to the bench, and Hudon will check back in with the 2 personals. Back iron, good box out there by Pittman. Stand down, left hand dribble again into the paint. They're gonna call it on the floor. Foul is gonna be called against Chanel Ramos. That's her second personal. She gave the palms up answer, like, what are you talking about? And apparently they get called for the hand check. So downtown, Sandown's not shy. Offensive rebound trying to be run down there. Watch out. Almost ended up in the ball cart. Good hustle, but couldn't save it by Pittman. Here comes the pressure once again. And one of the things this pressure does is it cuts into that shot clock, and that's why you like to see it employed. Handling the pressure well this time was Maria Nunez. They get it over the corner downtown. No, missed everything, and the long rebound will find its way in the hands of Kaylee Mayer. Mayer will take her time. She's marked up there by Moda. Goes by Moda, a little pull-up jumper. Shooter's touch by Mayer. She has 22 points. Ramos, little foul line jumper is in and good. Nice shot there by Chanel. She has 4. Look at that toss. Holy Toledo. Nice pass. No kick called, so back the other way come Lawrence. Came up short on that. Rebound battled for, taken by Davila. And this time, the long arms of Hudon sent things the other way. And I think what happened is Sandown, maybe out of the corner of her eye, saw Pittman all alone and took a little extra half step en route to the bucket. Hannah will check in, and heading to the bench will be Elizabeth. Nice ball fake coming the other way is Maria Nunez. And Davila hits the deck. Possession will stay with Lawrence. Over the top. Catch and shoot, no. At the front of the rim, we need a jump ball call quickly. Possession stays with their goes to, rather, the Lady Middies. 53 seconds left in the third frame. Over the top. Back the other way comes Dracut. Pittman able to find the recently checked in Hannah. So, possession will go to Dracut. Up top they go. Nice job. Kick out downtown. A rainmaker and a 3 for Kaylee Mayer. She's got 9 in the quarter. Oh, and hitting the deck hard. Good sportsmanship there. That foul is going to go against Hudon. That'll be her 3rd. Good to see getting up off of the floor quickly. 51-36, 34.3 seconds. They're going to take the shot clock off. And we're underway. Lacarte gave it up to Santos, now into the corner. Sosa needs help, throws it up off glass, no. Running down the rebound is Davila. Little right-hand runner off the glass is no good. Battled for, 14 seconds to go. And possession will stay with Lawrence. Anderson checks in for Kelsey Hudon. 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. Up top, Sosa into the corner now to Ramos. Ramos went up strong, couldn't get it to go. No call. Anderson will run, got a trailer right behind her. Maybe was trying to look for it at the buzzer. No call. And Coach Witz was wondering where was the whistle? None forthcoming. We'll head to the fourth quarter. It's 51-36 in favor of the Dracut Middies. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action. Right after this, you're watching The Highlight Guy.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Welcome back to the campus here at Dracut High School, home of the Middies. We are in the second of 3 games here this afternoon. It is a 51-36 Dracut advantage, 15-point advantage. As Lady Middies trying to get their 6th win of the season. We talked about how proud Coach Peter Witz is of his young group who are improving each and every day. Lawrence High School will get possession to start the 4th quarter. Rivera to do the honors, needs help, comes into the backcourt, able to find Rosario. Rosario, crossover dribble, picks up a pick downtown. No, it was a good look as Rosario got a pick from Davila, but came up short on that 3-point attempt. And now they're going to say it went off of Sandown's hands on the tip. And that may have very well happened. You'll have to watch that back on the highlight guy replay, as I'm sure many of you will. I know I will. I'll do it on mute, though. I can't stand listening to that guy talking. Back the other way comes Lawrence. Rosario got it on the high elbow and a nice move there, but a little too much mustard on that hot dog. And now Dracut will run. Over the top it goes. Anderson high off glass, no good. Sandown will hit the deck hard, and she's going to head to the free throw line. I was just kidding, Steve. I think that play-by-play color commentary guy is all that and a bag of chips. I might be a little biased. All right. Sandown 2-2. Make sure you turn the comments off on the feedback section there. Sandown misses the first. She'll get a second. We always like to hear your constructive criticism out there when you're watching. Notice I said constructive, not destructive. 1 out of 2. The crowd goes wild for that free throw. Over and back on the inbounds play, a turnover, and sure frustration setting in for Coach Lassard. That one goes over the top, and the basketball gods didn't agree. That's why possession went back to Lawrence. Alicia Sosa to do the honors, comes over the top. That one intercepted, good body control. Bounce pass on the low block, back to Sandown. Dribble drive, penetrate, left hand up and in, and she has made hay with that little left-hand runner. Here came the trap. They were able to defeat it this time, running to the cup. It was bothered a little bit, and the foul going to go against Hudon. That's her 4th personal, as Davila will head to the free throw line for 2. Eerily quiet here in the Dracut Gymnasium. Knocking down the first is Davila. She'll get a second. A substitute from each team will come in as Davila prepares to take the second free throw attempt. Rainmaker is true, tickles the twine, and the lead is 16. Nice pass to the elbow. Sandown looking for her teammate, finds her. Little pull-up jumper on the baseline is no good. Came up short, did Maddie. And now Lawrence will handle the pressure. This is Rivera. She needs help. She lost her dribble. Nice pass finding Rosario. Rosario crossover. Nice dish. Too hard off the glass, and frustration sets in. So that foul will go against, I believe it's Santos, her first personal. Nice lead on that pass. Sandown again with the left hand. Hits the deck hard, comes in against 3 Lancers. Numbers weren't working in her favor on that dribble penetrate. Bounce pass gets tipped and controlled by Rosario. Back over the top, Ramos, she's not shy, no. Good positioning, but a rebound over the top goes to Vila, and she has 4 points to cut the lead to 14. 5:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass down on the low block, nice job. No reverse, kick out to Sandown on the flank. This one goes into Kaylee. Kaylee goes up strong, dribble drive, penetrate. She's got 27 points in the ball game so far. No whistle, but there again is Davila with the cleanup. She's got 6 in the fourth quarter. And that rocket ship was sent into the back wall, so another turnover and a timeout called by the Lady Middies. Still a 14-point advantage, but the turnover will give the ball back to Lawrence. So it's a game that has seen Davila drop 6 points in the fourth quarter here. She's got 16 altogether. 12 points for Altagracia Maria Nunez on the other side of things. It's been the Cassidy Sandown and Kaylee Meyer show for the Dracut Lady Middies. As, Meyer has 27 and Sandown has 17. So back and forth we go, and if we just keep exchanging buckets, it's going to end up a Lady Middy victory. So the Lawrence Lancers will take the ball out underneath the bucket. And Dracut going back to the press. Nice job by Lawrence to handle the pressure, going up strong and too strong, but guess who was there again? Davila. And that's how she made her hay in last night's game as well. She had a gigantic fourth quarter for Lawrence, as she had 12 points in the quarter, and now she's starting to make that fourth quarter run once again. Misses the first, she'll get a second. Anna Minato Hannes will check back in for the Lady Middies, and Liz Shank will head to the bench. Second free throw attempt coming from Davila. And she misses both, so good job there by the Lady Middies, clearing the glass. 2-on-1 opportunity. Going up strong, and a little English on that one as Ashley Anderson knocks one home. Oh, no call there. Sandown. That foul is going to go against number 25, Casey Santos. And I believe that's Santos' second foul. It is, according to the board. Inbound pass, and here we go again. Sandown to that left-hand runner in the lane is no good. Rebound taken by Davila. Nice athletic catch there by Rosario. Rosario, dribble drive, little Euro step high off the glass, no, but guess who's there to clean it up once again? Nobody is checking Davila on the trail. No one's boxing her out. And speaking of not boxing anybody out, coast to coast goes Kaylee Mayer. Can't lose her. Ramos, left-hand dribble, will pull things out. Lost control, good hustle downtown, no. And another rebound for Davila, high off the glass is no good. Battled for, taken by Maddie. Meyer gets it out. Into the corner. Travel call, and Coach Peter Witz nods his head, he knew it. .403 to go, 16-point advantage for the Lady Middies, and they will fall back defensively. Isla Rosario, left-hand dribble, finds her teammate. Ramos nearly lost the handle, but was able to keep control. A little crossover there. Downtown, three-point shot. That's going to be long, high off the glass. And ball is kicked around like a pinball, went off hands and faces and everything else. And this time taken there by Dracut. Sandown will run. Goes up strong, leather souffle, and a great block shot. Followed there. Bodies hit the floor. Controlled this time by Rosario. Rosario moving to her left, dribbling with her right. She'll cross over, and she'll skip it across the way. Long shot up top. Nope. Thought Ramos was going to shoot it. This time she might. She's all alone. It's no good, and back the other way will come the Lady Middies as Kaylee Mayer pulled down that rebound. She'll slow things down a little. 25 on the shot clock, 2:54 to go in the game. They tried to force feed it there, and it was stolen. Dribble penetrate, no good. Tired legs now. You can see it as having trouble getting back defensively is Lawrence, and a foul called there, but you go back and watch that, and I think some of the Lancers, you can see the hands on hips. They're running out of gas a little bit here. Back-to-back nights, late games, and good effort there as coming out will be Ramos and Davila. 16-point advantage, 2:31 to go in this one. Nice bounce pass, and they'll just retreat back. Pittman into the corner. Maddie to Kaylee, and they'll reset the scene. 2:15, 15 seconds on the shot clock, and it's going to be on Rosario. And that's going to put Mayer of the Kaylee variety on the free throw line. And just tired legs, you know, that defensive slides come a little bit harder to navigate as the game becomes longer, and you're playing back-to-back days here. And really it's a back-to-back night/day. So it's not even 24 hours later where you're back at it. Mayer missed the first and misses the second. Good rebound there by Maria Nunez. Zip on that pass. Downtown, side iron, no, Nunez. Cleaning up the glass. Ball hits the deck, turnover. Back the other way comes Lawrence. Trying to get back in this one, down 14. Ball gets thrown up, no call. Maddie Mayer gets the ball over to Kaylee. Back to Maddie, she lost the handle. And now we're gonna get a call. And interestingly enough, that call came from across the other side of the gym. And it's gonna go against Nayali Rivera. That's gonna close the book on Nayali, as that's 5 fouls. She'll finish with 3 points on the day. Played some good defense, got active on the boards, good passing. Heading to the line will be Maddie Mayer, the senior. She'll rattle the first one around the rim, no good. She'll get a second. Mayer goes 1 out of 2. She's got 4 points. 1:38 to go in this one, 61-46 Dracut. And Lawrence just lost the handle on that one. Pittman, right-hand dribble. What a Maddie. Maddie gives it up to Kaylee. 75 seconds to go in this one. We're just going into a delay. Jump ball call. Possession will go to Lawrence.
That's all right.
So the second of our triple header almost in the books. Nunez is going to get called for the travel. Lawrence continuing to apply the pressure. We're going to play the full 32 minutes here as Pittman brings it over the timeline. Into the corner it comes. This is Hannah. Hannah got it back over Cassidy. Cassidy gave it up to Madison, and now they'll just do their best impression of the Harlem Globetrotters. A little three-player weave here at top of the key. Kaylee, 10 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see if they take the violation. Into the corner, downtown, no. Rebound taken in by Santos. She'll run down the right side. And that one's going to go off the fingertips of Davila. And now the shot clock is off. That's going to basically do it for this one. A 61-46 advantage. No fouls coming. They're just going to run this one down as the game will be conceded. Kaylee Mayer will dribble this one out with 7:6:5 to go. And the Dracut Lady Middies going to get victory number 6 here on the season as they defeat the Lawrence Lancers 61-46. We'll go through some post-game numbers for you as this one is in the books. Good handshake, good sportsmanship by both teams out there. We'll first start with the Lawrence Lancers scoring columns. It was Liana Lacourte with 2 points. Nayeli Rivera with 3. 4 points for Chanel Ramos. It was Maria Nunez with 14 points. Yara Davila with 18. And KZ Santos rounding out the scoring with 5. Across the way on the winner's side of the bracket, it was Kaylee Mayer with a huge game with 29 points. Kelsey Hudon with 2. Cassidy Sandown with 17 points. Kara Pattenoud with 4. Madison Mayer with 3 points. It was Elizabeth Shank with 1 point, and Ashley Anderson rounding out the scoring with 4 points to give you that final 61-46. That's going to take us into our third game here as we can see the Lowell Red Raiders beginning to warm up on the floor. And that will wrap things up for us here for game number 2. You're watching on the Highlight Guy. Be sure to quickly get to that refrigerator, grab a quick snack, grab a quick beverage, and come back and click on the Highlight Guy banner number 3 for what should be a fantastic game between the Lowell Red Raiders, coached by Dan Sargent, and they'll take on the Tewksbury Redmen, coached by Joel Mignall. You're watching on the Highlight Guy. Thanks for tuning in. Want to remind you all that it's not the critic who counts. You can always count on the critic. Thanks for tuning in. We'll go final here. Once again, 61-46, Dracut over Lawrence. We'll be right back with Game 3 after this.